Okay, Sunday morning in the kingdom, and it is Sunday, so make sure you clean your vacuum. Yes, we never forget that on a Sunday. Service and maintenance your vacuum. Yes, plus we're doing the doggy blankets. We'll toss them around and sheet them in the dryer. Yes, so they feel, how would you say, smell fresh for them for the week. Yesterday was a hot day. Yes, I don't know what the temperature got up to, but we actually, how would you say, uncovered the air conditioners in the house, and we ran the air conditioners with the windows open. Yes, that's the way we do it up here, in fear of a head cold. Yes, so this morning we woke up to plus 15. Oh, that's not an AI generated cough either. All right, we woke up to plus 15 Celsius. No idea what it feels like. And then on the yo-yo scale, plus 58 Fahrenheit. Yes. Yes, we got it. Only 2 items on the list today because it's Sunday and we got to recover. But this has been, I don't know how many days we've been packed up. Probably over a month now we've been packed up. So it'd be nice to get life back to normal. Bring out the paper and the colored markers and life will be normal again. But everything in the house is all packed and ready to go. So we just, how would you say, use a couple items. And then it'll be nice to get the tower computer set back up instead of having the laptops. But a tower computer takes like 20 minutes to pack up and throw in the truck. Whereas a laptop, you close the top and you're gone. Just like the last time we had to leave, we left in 5 minutes. Yes, that's how close it was. All right, let's do a scroll, see what's going on. All right, we got not much smoke in the air, but the fire's just over there. And if the wind gets up today, it'll be in WHO-ville, and it'll be a day of confusion. Yes, just like Father's Day. People trying to leave WHO-ville. Oh, I had peanut butter and jam today. Yeah, now I got the burps. Living the good life. I had jam on my toast. All right, no idea what we're going to do today. We don't make plans because they don't work out. We just wake up in the morning knowing that we're in high forest fire alert, and we just kind of go with the flow. Hopefully we work on the 38 GMC with the welder in the back with the exhaust, but yesterday was way too hot. But we made it through the day. Oh, it was unreal. I hid in the shop, but I didn't have the fan blowing on me, so it wasn't really that hot. All right, we made one full rotation. It is Sunday. I wish we could day drink and fall down and relax, but we can't do that. We're still remaining sober because of the high alert for the forest fire known as the ex-wife, because like all true ex-wife, she'll be coming back until there's no money left or nothing left to burn. Well, I better go. Here comes the boss, even on a Sunday.
Sunday morning in WHO-ville. It's almost 10 a.m. and I'm just getting ready to head over to the kingdom. I forgot to bring my dad his bacon yesterday, so there's bacon and bread in the bag there. So let's head over to the kingdom and see what my dad's up to. Looks like it might rain today. It's not as hot as it was yesterday. Made it to the kingdom and dropped off my dad's bacon. He had some laundry, so I'll take that back into WHO-ville and wash and dry his laundry for him since he does not have a washer here. That uses up too much water that he hauls. Now let's head back into WHO-ville and start doing laundry and a few other things today.
Okay, lunchtime in the kingdom, and I amuse myself inside the shop here. It's not too bad for temperature. Look at the temperature gauge over here. It's a nice working temperature. It's not humid, so your clothes aren't sticking to you. All right, so yesterday we learned that the armatures were arcing out. I don't know if we can see this lesson estimate, but you see the little arc marks right there? All right, so that means the current is jumping between the two, and that's why they were growling. This is the same one. It was growling too, so we set them aside, and then we used those parts over here. We tossed everything into containers, and we know this Bendix is weak, and that one is, we're not sure. All right, let's go out to the test cat, because spinning it in on the workbench doesn't make sense. You need a load. Yes, you got to make that starter grind into the flywheel. Okay, we're outside at the lineup of the cats, and I chose the last one. Yes, because it's the farthest distance to walk back and forth to the shop. No, I didn't go to work on that one over there. But here's the famous black cat. We had starter problems over the years, and then we locked out, and we have a starter here that hasn't given us any troubles. So now I created my own problems. I've created a curse. Yes, I took the starter off because now I'm cursed. So you just put the starter in there, give it a test. All right, let's see what we got here. This is the starter off Laverne. Power on, and it was growling. We changed out Bendix, so we're on the third one. Let's see if it growls. Master switch off. So we actually did something good. So 3 Bendixes later, we got one that works. All right, let's continue the quest. Oh, wait, let's put some tools back in the shop in case it rains over lunch, because I think we're burning bacon and eggs in the microwave. Okay, before we go for lunch, I'll recap here. This is the starter we had on Laverne. We tried it on and off yesterday. On Laverne, yes. It would spin over, but the starter would grind. The Bendix wasn't coming out, so we changed the Bendix. We also put this brand new one here that's short. It came out and jammed up. That's how we know it's too short. Yes, not like in the bedroom on the honeymoon. All right, so then we tried all these ones here, and they grind. So we have how many starters here? 4 more starters here that have weak Bendix. I got them on there, not engaging, grinding, needs Bendix, yada, yada, yada. So then I decided, let's try this. We put a big washer in here. Yes, a big thick washer. I should actually have 2 of them. Starter came out, no problems, no grinding, no nothing on the famous Black Cat. So we marked on it here, Laverne, and stuff like that. So the paint marker is going to get lost over the years in the grease and the oil. So we wrote it on here. So once we're back on a piece of paper here. All right. So once we're back in the office and we can fulfill the file folders, we have the file folders in the house, we can actually mark all this stuff. So it looks like this Bendix will work. I read the eBay comments and everybody seems to say it works. And that seems to me like, as Lemmy from Motorhead says, you're born a loser, live to win. So I got a bad Bendix, so I made it work. Just have to put the washers in. All right, so now we just have to order 4 more. Christmas is coming, so maybe, yeah, postal strike and all that crap. So if I order now, I can get it Christmas. All right, let's go burn some lunch in the microwave.
Almost 1 p.m. and I'm just finishing up lunch. I'll head over to the Kingdom and drop off my dad's laundry. I don't think we're going to do very much today. It is our relaxing day, and wait for the fire to see what it's doing. Made it to the Kingdom. It looks like my dad's just finishing up lunch. Then he'll head out to the shop and do a few things. It is a relaxing day for us unless anything happens. Off into the distance, you can see Jack and his friend calling away. Now let's head back into WHO-ville and switch over laundry. Around 4 or 5, I'll come back to the Kingdom.
Okay, 2 o'clock in the Kingdom, and we got the workbench cleaned off, so the boss will be pleased. We actually did something. Yeah, it's not playtime. All right, we'll do the walk and talk video. Ooh, the floor is crunchy today. All right, so we got 2 starters that are working. Okay, 1 for each style, whatever, so we're good to go. And these 4 here need the Bendix. Yes, we'll have to buy some more off eBay once we figure out how they work. And we loaded up the quad. Yes, the quad. Because it's way too much stuff to be walking back and forth to the storage trailer. Number 5? Maybe in that. Or 4. No, 5. All right, we'll get over there and discuss it. All right, so we got all the extra parts for the starters. Let's continue on the quest. Maybe we can have a relaxing afternoon. Maybe have a nap at coffee time. Seems that we're not allowed beverage. Okay, it's good to see no smoke clouds here or anything like that. Wait, that's coming, yes, but it's kind of warming up. I just spent a half an hour of my life well wasted looking for stuff in the tank shed here. So I found the earplugs. I grabbed enough to last it through. We're not emptying this shed until the fires are over, because this is our only defense or natural protection. Everything else can burn. Hopefully nothing in the steel shed burns. All right, it's coffee time. Let's go have a coffee. Oh, wait, a cool beverage. Okay, when I was in the black shed, I also found the mirrors for the 38 GMC. Yes, we had spent a couple hours or whatever fighting with these slide tubes, because my dad bought these mirrors in 1977. We put them on. Yes, that's why nothing's straight. Yes, my dad was a flower child of the 60s, so nothing's straight. So we bought a set that's fully adjustable, and the original mirrors got broken off. We throw those off of something, I forget what it was. But now we have the service box on, and that's as far as the mirrors go out. Can you see? We can't see behind us. That's why we can't see the trailer behind us. We can't see anything except for just above there. All right, so we got some mirrors. Let's install them. Oh, wait, let's go in the shop. Okay, with the Gong Show Mining Company starting the forest fire, our life has stopped. Yes, it stopped right now. We're focused on the fires. So these were all tucked in the trailer in the black tank. So we got a relaxing day today. Instead of working hard like the boss wants us to do, we're going to do mirrors. But this is supposed to be stainless steel. We trusted like the first ex-wife. Yes. Oh, yes. And we're surrounded by the forest fire known as the ex-wife. So we put lots of never sees on them. Never sees everywhere. Never sees on the studs of the mirror. You name it. So let's assemble these mirrors and then we can see where we've been or where we're backing up to. Okay, it's nice and calm, and I didn't video because I was covered in never sees. All right, so I don't know what my dad was thinking. We got one bracket down here, and we got one bracket over there, but that's, again, that's Cheech and Chong, flower childs of the 60s. So we have the proper brackets. We're not farting around or anything like that, so I have to use the cross brace here, but that's no problem. And those things mirrors stick way out because now we can see past the box. Kind of looks like those Dodge trucks. Yes, way out there. But then again, it's a narrow cab. This thing wouldn't have such a wide box back in the day, okay? They wouldn't be that wide because the roads weren't that wide. So this went pretty good. Lots of never sees everywhere. Oh, we're going to wipe it off later. But the thing is, 30 years from now, we can still work on it. You remember, 1977, we went to the Peace Gardens, and I was able to work with those mirrors and rods and everything here. We put them in the storage trailer. Quality product by Groti. Now on to the next project. Okay, since I was covered in never sees, I thought I'd come over here and put the junior West Coast mirrors on. Okay, the staff has the 69. This is a 67. She has the truck light junior West Coast mirrors. Came in a nice kit. You install them, yada yada yada, work good. And then we wanted to get these ones off. Back in 2022, I think it was, or 23, we ordered 2 sets. We only got one because, well, they went out of business or they don't make that brand anymore. So we decided we'd buy on eBay because we need it. So it looks like a truck light. They advertise it as a truck light, change the part numbers, everything, but it's not a truck light. This is supposed to be stainless steel. I'm colorblind. I can see the color difference here, and this is junk, 100% junk. This thing here is basically tin foil. All right. So the bracketry they send, these shiny brackets, are for the mirror set that I just put on the 38 GMC. This is the bracket set that they sent. Yeah, that's a hinge. So you're supposed to, oh, look at that. Bolt it on like that. It's a hinge. And the top is the same up here. So you're supposed to bolt the hinges on. So you're driving along, guess what happens to the mirror? You hit a bump and the mirror just kind of hinges down. Like, this is absolute junk. The bolts, the threads are all whacked. I can't believe it. So I put it on, okay? But can't get this to go in far enough because this doesn't come out far enough because it runs out. So the truck light kit fit right perfect. First try, fit on there, no problem, no dramas. Now I'm trying to struggle with this, how do you say, Asian made crap. I'm going to have to cut and weld this, make it shorter, and bring the mirror in. We really don't need it that wide. But 100% junk, unreal. But the main thing is, we got the mirrors off the Buick. Now we can put them on eBay and get some money back. All right, let's put the tools away because we've got a hell of a mess. But we're having fun, and we'll dress up all these holes in the doors and all this stuff at a later date when we get to actually work on these trucks again. Because this forest fire evacuation stuff is just, what, 2 months we've been lollygagging? Oh, wait, living in fear. All right, let's get some tools put away.
4 p.m. and it's been a relaxing day for once, which is nice, but I'm sure that will change within the next few days. You never know what that ex-wife fire is going to do. Here we have some marigolds and a tomato plant. I got these plants yesterday at that giveaway. I had 2 tomatoes in these white planters, but I took one out and put it in the Kingdom. Then I used the planter to put my marigolds in. As you can see, they are starting to bloom. I like to keep the plants outside during the day because it's nice out here. I will have to trim this one up a little bit, but that's okay. Now let's head inside and let the dogs out. Then at 5 p.m. I'll see what my dad's up to. 5 p.m. and I just got back from checking in with my dad. He's just tinkering away on some stuff in the shop, so I'll head inside and let the dogs out. Looks like it wants to rain, but it's been like this all day long. Now let's head inside and end my day.
Okay, we got lots done today. We did little things. Yes, the little things. It was a relaxing Sunday. Yes, we can't work hard all the time, but we got to relax. And tonight we wanted to quit early tonight so we could watch a movie with boobies. Yes, but I don't think so. It might be too late by the time we make the video, fight with the computer, and upload it. It might be just way too late for a movie with boobies. All right. But at my age, I'll have to go by memory. Yes, memories. All right, we had a good day. So let's go walk the dogs, drink some 7-Up. And make a video. Talk to you later.